Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hayagriva, Hayagriva, Hayagriveti yo vadet, Tasya Nissarate Vani, Janhukanya Pravahavat, Abhramam Bhangarahitam, Ajadam Vimalam Sada, Ananda Tirthamatulam, Bhaje Tapatrayapaham, Tapaswadhyaya Shushrosha, Krishna Puja Ratam Munim, विश्वेशमिष्टदं वन्दे परिव्राट् चक्रवर्तिनं कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्. We had seen the narration of marriage of Rama and Sita, and all other three marriages there. We'll see it briefly and go forward with the Parashurama incident. The same day when this Godana happened, there came Yudhajit, who is the father in his maternal uncle, Bharata's maternal uncle Yudhajit from Kekaya. He went to Ayodhya, and then he heard the news that Dasharatha has arrived in Mithila. He also came there, and all the people, they became very happy. And Vasishtha and Shatananda, both of them, they started the actual performance of marriage rituals there. They made a Vedika in the Yajna Mantapa, and they decorated this Yajna Mantapa with all flowers and all auspicious things like shankhas and sprouts and seeds of all kinds, arghyapadya and all other things. Then they consecrated fire. They did pratishtha of Agni there, and this Agni started burning. Then in front of Agni, they brought Sita. Janaka brought Sita, and he told Rama, Iyam Sita mamasuta sahadharma chari tava pratichha chainam bhadrante panim granhishva panina. Now she is my daughter Sita. She will be your life partner. Please accept her. Please hold her hand. She will be following you in all walks of life. Pativrata Mahabhaga Chayevanugata Sada. She will be following you like a shadow that follows a man. And he ordered Lakshmana to hold the hands of Urmila, and he asked Bharata to hold the hands of this Mandavi, and Shatrughna to hold the hand of Shrutakirti. And all of them, they did pradakshina around the fire, and the Rishi is present there. So in this manner, this Vivaha Vidhi was over. And after that, Vishwamitra, now his work is over. Now he proceeded towards Himalaya. And Janaka, he gave enough money and servants and all kinds of ornaments and other elephants, horses, and infantrymen for his daughters. Everybody was very happy. Now they proceeded towards Ayodhya. This is the situation. Now Dasharatha is proceeding with his big troop. He had brought his big army and with his all ministers and his newly wedded daughters-in-law and his wives and many of his courtiers, they were all there. But in between, there happened some bad omens and some good omens. And this Dasharatha was highly perplexed. What is this happening? Why some of the bad omens are happening and why some good omens are happening? Bhaumaschayo mriga sarve gachanti sma pradakshinam. When some animal, it just goes around us in pradakshina manner from left to right, that will be very good omen, very good shakuna. And if it goes around from right to left, then it is a bad omen. But these animals are going in the pradakshina manner, but birds are chirping in very bad manner. That was very bad omen. What is happening? I am very much perplexed. It was the mindset of Dasharatha. But immediately there came a thunderstorm. There came an Andhi. North Indian people will understand what is Andhi. There is no Andhi in South India. Tesham samvadatam tatra vayuh pradurubhavuvah kampayan medinim sarvan patayamscha mahadruman. It was a tufan, cyclone. Kampayan medinim sarvan. The whole earth was shaking and all big trees were falling down. They were uprooted there. And everything, the whole way in which they were traveling, it was covered with dust. So that is the one difference between the cyclone and Andhi. Bhasmana chavratam sarvam sammudhamiva tadbalam. Everything is now covered with dust and also the ashes. And people did not know what to do. They didn't do, just they stood in the same manner. They could not proceed further. What is happening, nobody is aware. Only few people, they were aware of the situation. Vasishtha and his fellow rishis and this king Dasharatha and his sons. Only these people were conscious. All other people, they became unconscious in that situation. Nobody understood what is happening. Nobody was aware of the situation. Nobody is seeing around him. That was the very difficult situation. Then there arrived this great Parashurama, Jamadagnya. Dadarsha Bhima Sankasham Jatamandala Dharinam Bhargavam Jamadagnyayam Raja Vimardanam. Now this Dasharatha, he is first one to see Jamadagnya Rama, Jatamandala Dharinam. He is very terrific looking. Bhima Sankasham. He is holding his axe that was very notorious for killing all the Kshatriyas. And Jatamandala Dharinam. And his locks are dangling around his head. Bhargavam Jamadagnyayam. He is the son of Jamadagni. Raja Vimardanam. And this Jamadagnya, the Parashurama, he was notorious for killing the kings. Raja Vimardanam. Kailasamiva Durdharsham. He was standing in front of Dasharatha like Kailasa. Kailasa is a very big mountain. Nobody can subdue or just cross it. So he was so difficult. Kalagnimiva Dussaham. And he is like the fire that happens at the end of this world. Pralayakala Vanhi. Jvalantamiva Tejobhihi Durniriksham Prathakjanaihi. Ordinary people cannot just stay. He was so terrible person. He was so terrific looking, so effulgent and radiant, and like some bomb is falling down or some meteor is falling down on earth. He was so jwalantimeva tejobhihi, so burning or radiating with his tapas. Durniriksham prathakjanaihi, and he is holding his axe on his shoulder, and his bow and arrows are there. Dhanuru vidyut ganopamam pragrahya sharamugrancha tripuragnam yatha shivam. He was looking like Shiva, who was ready to destroy the Tripuras. Everybody got terrified now. Tam drashtva bhimasankasham jvalantamiva bhavakam vasishtha pramukha vipraha japahoma parayanaha. And this Vasishtha and all other people, they started japa to get rid of this bad omen or bad situation. They wanted to remove this obstacle in their way. So what is the way for Brahmanas? It is the only way that they can just recite mantras and do japas and homas. Sangata munaya sarve sanjajalpuratho mithaha. They started talking to each other, and also they started homas and japas there. And they were worried that this Parashurama is not satisfied, still calm, he is still angry, and he wanted to revenge the death of his father at the hands of these Kshatriyas. That's why he is wandering all around the country. So he wants to kill all the Kshatriyas who are left in his previous 21 rounds. That's why he has arrived here. It was their foresight that they are thinking about such a massacre of these Kshatriyas again in this area. But somehow they got their senses into their hands. Now they saw Rashayo Ramarameti Madhuram Vakyam Abravan. Somehow, anyhow, this Parashurama is a Brahmana and he is a Rishi. That's why these people, they called him Rama with very pleasant voice. They welcomed him, and he was given Arghya and Padya with by all these Rishis. And he did not speak to all these Rishis. Directly he spoke to Rama only. He spoke to Rama. He did not speak to even Dasharatha. Now what he spoke to Rama? Now I have heard your story. You have broken away this Shivadhanus. But that Dhanus is very inferior. It is of very inferior quality compared to my Dhanus. This is Tadidam Ghora Sankasham Jamadagnyam Mahadhanuhu. And now it is time that you can show your power by stringing it and combining or just putting an arrow into this bow. Purayasva sharenaiva swabalam tarshayasvacha. If you are able to string it, and also if you are able to use an arrow and arrow towards a target, then I will be happy. Then I will give you Malla Yuddha, Dvandva Yuddha. Then we will have our fight together. But I will have to see if you can just lift this bow and string it. Then I can accept you as some kind of right contestant to me. Otherwise, I will not fight with you. So now it is your choice that you can take this Dhanus and you can string it. If you are able to do that, then I will give you contest. It is a fist-to-fist contest. We will have our wrestling, or we will have our fight, and with all our Shastras and Astras, then everybody will be able to decide who is more powerful among these two. So that was the intention of Parashurama. Now, Rama did not speak immediately, but this Dasharatha, he was very much worried. Vishanna vadano deenaha pranjalir vakyam abravit. Dasharatha was very much worried. And this Jamadagnya, he did not want to have a contest with anybody else. Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrughna, no. With nobody else, he wanted to have his contest. He wanted to have a contest with, fight with Rama. So Dasharatha, now he asked Parashurama that you can have contest with all of us, but leave Rama. If Rama dies, then we will all be dead. No, you please don't do it. We are all ready to sacrifice our life for you, to you, but don't kill Rama. Nachaikasmin hate Rama sarve jivamahe vayam. You are a great person who is born into the family of great tapasvi purushas who are known as Bhargavas. So it is your duty to make mercy towards us. Otherwise, we will be in great jeopardy, great difficulty. And you have assured Indra that no more you will be lifting your axe, no more you will be using your axe to kill all the Kshatriyas. Sahasrakshe pratijnaya shastram prakshiptavanasi. Then you went to Mahendra Parvata, which was taken, reclaimed from Samudra, and you are doing tapasya there. Why you have come here? What was the reason? Mama sarva vinashaya sampraptastum mahamuni. Now you are asking contest with my elder son Rama, but it seems that you want to finish all of us. Mama sarva vinashaya sampraptastum mahamuni. Because if you kill Rama, then everything is gone. This is the request of Dasharatha to Parashurama. I will give all of my other 3 sons to you, but don't fight with Rama, don't kill this Rama. Because Dasharatha is not aware of the power of his son, and he has not seen the breaking of Shivadhanas also, because he was away in the Ayodhya. But Parashurama is a very terrible man, and he knows what to do and where to speak. So he is pressing the right button now. He is speaking to Rama. He did not care this Dasharatha, who was just begging for his life. Anadratyatu tadvakyam Ramameva abhivashata. Now he said what he said. There were 2 dhanas in this world. One is this Shiva dhanas, and another is Vaishnava dhanas. In the older times, there was a very much inquiry about who is great person, whether it is Shiva or Vishnu, who is great among them, in between Shiva and Vishnu. So all the devatas, they arranged for a fight in between Shiva and Vishnu. And Vishnu virodham janayamasa tayos satyavatambraha. This Brahma himself, he arranged for the fight between Shiva and Vishnu. And when Vishnu, he lifted his bow and arrows to kill Shiva, Shiva became unconscious. He became just stand still, dumbfold. Nobody he could move. No more he could move. Tadhatu jrambhitam shaivam dhanur bhima parakramam. Hunkarena mahadeva stambhitota trilochana. He was stambhita. He was just made like a stone. He could not move his limbs. That was the situation of Shiva. Then all the devatas, then they understood the greatness of Vishnu. Now, both of them were pacified, and Vishnu, he just he claimed back his, he put down his bow and arrows. He did not use that arrow on Shiva, and Shiva was now somehow saved from this very great difficulty. So everybody understood that only Vishnu is greater than Shiva. Hmm? Adhikam menire Vishnum devaha sarashiganas. Then only these people, they got real knowledge. They got the real understanding that Vishnu is greater than Shiva. Now this Shiva was also very much angry. So you have heard that this Dhanus was used in the Tripura Vadha also. When this Janaka was um, saying this thing, narrating this thing. So Shiva was also very much angry. And then later he used this bow to defeat all the Tripuras, and he defeated them, destroyed all the three, one silver and another one the golden, and another is iron cities, and he defeated, destroyed them, and then he gave this Dhanus to Devarata, who was the son of Nimi. He gave it to the Devarata. To Devarata, he gave this Dhanus and arrows also as deposit. That is Nyasa. Devaratasya Rajarshehe Dadau Haste Sasayakam. It was deposited with Janakas, not sold or not donated to Janaka's family, but it was just kept as Nyasa. That was told in that story. So it is the story of one Shiva Dhanus, and now you have broken this Shiva Dhanus. But here is the Vaishnava Dhanus. And what happened to Vaishnava Dhanus? So Vishnu, he won over the Shiva, then he gave it to Ruchika, my grandfather. My grandfather gave it to my father, that is Jamadagni. And Jamadagni was also a great person who could use this Dhanus, and he defeated all the Kshatriyas. But somehow, once upon a time, he laid down his weapons. Then this Haihayas, Kartavirya, he came and killed my father. My father died, and this bow, this Dhanus came into my possession now. Piturmama dadau divyam Jamadagner Mahatmanaha Nyastashastre Pitarime Tapobala Samanvite Arjuno Vidhe Mrutyam Prakratam Buddhimastitaha. My father, he was great tapasvi and great hero who could use this bow and arrows to kill everybody. But somehow he was he was stabbed in back, literally. So I was very angry, and I massacred all the Kshatriyas for 21 times all around India. Then I made a great 5 lakes of blood from the bodies of these Kshatriyas. That was in the Samanta Panchaka in the Kurukshetra. Now I gave all the earth that was claimed from these Kshatriyas, that I gave it to the Kashyapa. Then where I have to go? I cannot stay in the house that I have donated to somebody else. So I needed a new house. I reclaimed some land from ocean. So that was the Parashurama Kshetra from Gokarna to Kanyakumari. There is a Mahendra Parvata, and I stayed there. Datva Mahendra Nilayah Tapobala Samanvitaha. I was doing tapasya there, but now I have heard that you have broken away this Dhanus of Shiva. I wanted to test your power now. So, Yojayasva Dhanushreshthe Sharam Parapuranjayam. Now, take this Dhanus, and this Dhanus, Vaishnava Dhanus, is 100 it is more powerful than this Shaiva Dhanus in many crore times, not 3 times, 4 times, many crore times. It is more powerful than this Shaiva Dhanus. So if you have power, then you can show it to all of us. Now it is your turn. Ball is in your court. Take this Dhanus. Granhishva Dhanurottamam. Now take this Dhanus. Yojayasva. And you have to string it. And you have to put this arrow into this dhanus and target it. Yojayasva dhanushreshte sharam parapuranjayam. Then I will understand that you are enough powerful to fight with me. Yadi shaktosi kakutastha dvandum dasyami te tatah. Then I will give a contest with you. Dvandva yuddha means it is a 1-to-1 yuddha. It is not that army is fighting with this army, everybody is throwing arrows on other party, and wherever it falls, the people will be killed. But it is 1-to-1 fight that I will give if you are able to show your power by targeting and using this bow to target somebody else, to get something else. Now, he said to Rama, Parashurama, Rama, this Dasharathi Rama, he spoke to Jamadagni Rama. Okay, you are a Brahmana, and I know because you wanted to kill all these people because to revenge your father's death, and you are now ridiculing my power. You are just insulting me by saying that if you are able to lift and target it, then I will give contest. Avajanasi me tejaha pashyamedya parakramam. No, you are insulting me in front of all these people who have seen me breaking the Shiva Dhanus. Now I will take this Dhanus, please give you. Now, immediately, Bhargavasya varayudham sharancha pratijagraha hastal lahu parakramaha. He just grasped it from the hands of Jamadagnya. Aropya sadhanu Ramaha sharam sajjam chakaraha. Then he tied the string to this dhanus. It was there, the string was there, this rope was there. And now he put an arrow to target somebody, something else. Now where I have to throw this arrow, whom I have to target now? He said, take this and tie this string to the bow and target it. Now everything is ready. But where I have to throw this arrow? Please tell me. You are a Brahmana. Brahmanositi pujyo me Vishwamitra kritena cha. See, you are a Brahmana. How can I kill you? How can I release this arrow into you? And this Vaishnava Dhanus is so powerful. If I release this arrow into something else or into any direction, that whole 3 worlds will be burned. That is the power of this arrow. That's why Rama is asking. Otherwise, he could have released this arrow into some tree there or to some ocean, or like America is exploding atom bombs in some oceans, some deserts, something like that. But that is not happening. That atom bomb is less powerful compared to this Vaishnava Dhanus. It is like a universal bomb. Something it will destroy the whole world. So that's why Rama says, Nahyayam Vaishnavo Divyaha Sharah Pura Paranjayaha Mogha Patati Viryena Baladarpa Vinashanaha. This bomb, this missile, it is like this this arrow is like a missile. And now missile is ready to start its journey. And where it has to go? Once you open the lid of the place where this missile is stored, missile is ready to go to target. But you have to tell the target, otherwise you cannot now stop it. There is no option. So you have to tell. So either this arrow will destroy the whole 3 worlds, or it will destroy your worlds. Lokan apratiman vapi hanishyamiti me matihi. Imam va twadgatim Rama tapobala samarjitan lokan apratiman vapi hanishyami iti me matihi. So that is very interesting aspect that we will see now. So either I will have to destroy your way, or I will have to destroy your lokas, or the other elsewhere. Else, this arrow will destroy the whole world. What to do? It cannot go waste. Once it is ready to target, you have to show the way. Now everybody is scared. All the Brahma and all the Devatas, they came there. पितामहं पुरस्कृत्य समेतास्तत्र सर्वशः गन्धर्वाप्सरसश्चैव सिद्धचारणकिन्नराः यक्ष राक्षसनागाश्च तद्दृष्टुं महदद्भुतम्. Now this Parashurama, he realized that Rama is very much capable of releasing this arrow onto anything that he directs, and now he is looking like pale in front of Dasharathi Rama. Tejobhi gataviryatva jamadagno jadikratah. Now he is standing still there, and he did not know what to speak. Now just slowly he spoke. Ramam kamalapatraksham mandam mandam uvachaha. So I have promised Kashyapa that I will not stay in the place that I have given to Brahmanas. I have given whole Bharatavarsha or whole world to Kashyapa as a prayashchitta of massacring all these Kshatriyas. So I had to choose a separate land for me. So you cannot use this arrow to destroy my residence there. That is not possible. Tamimam madgatim veera hantum narhasi raghava. That he is saying. Because I will go to Mahendra after this incident, then there is no other option where Rama has to release this arrow. Now Jamadagnya says, Lokas tvapratima Rama nirjitas tapasamaya jahitan charamukhyena mabhut kalasya paryayah. There are some lokas which are earned by me. Now you destroy them. What is the meaning of this sentence? There are some lokas, there are some worlds which are earned by my tapasya, and you destroy them. And everybody is waiting for you. Now release this arrow. And immediately Ramo Dasharathihi Shriman Chikshepa Sharamuttamam. And he released this arrow into Jamadagnya, as Ramayana says. Tatha Bruvati Rametu Jamadagne Pratapavan. Ramo Dasharathi Shriman Chikshepa Sharamuttamam. Now this Parashurama replied that you have to destroy these lokas. Rama accepted and he threw his arrow. He released his arrow into these lokas. Chikshepa Sharamuttamam Sahatan Drashya Ramena Swan Lokam Tapasarjitan. Now Parashurama's lokas were destroyed and he was satisfied, and he started towards Mahendra Parvata immediately. Now the sky is cleared. Sky gets cleared. That is the situation. So everybody now understood that Rama is a great person. He is Vishnu himself. That is the morale or the understanding we get from this incident. But we will come back to this incident again. Now, Rama, he had given, Dasharathi was given the Dhanus by Jamadagnya Rama. So Rama had the Dhanus at that time, and now he gave it to Varuna because it will be used later on. Varunaya pramayaya tadohaste mahayashaha. He gave that Dhanus to Varuna. Now they all went to Ayodhya and they stayed there happily. That is the situation there. And there is one mention of Devatayatananyashu Sarvastha Pratyapujain. All these newly welcomed brides, they worshipped Devatayatanas there in the Ayodhya. So it is one mention of temples in Ayodhya. So many people claimed that there was no temple in ancient India. Then temples were seen in suspicion and disdain by our Dharma Shastragaras. It is the claim made by self-proclaimed great scholar Patrick Olivelle, and I have spoken in detail about that thing, and soon the video will be released to public. You have to wait till that happens. So what is the real thing that happened between Rama and Parashurama? Rama told that I have to release this arrow, where I have to release. And Parashurama told, now there are my lokas and you have to release this arrow towards these lokas and destroy them. And what was the need of destroying these lokas? And what happened really? So that is the real question. It is not very much clear in the Ramayana. So actually Parashurama is speaking about a Rakshasa who is called as Atula. There was a Rakshasa called Atula who worshipped Parabrahma, this Chaturmukha Brahma, and he got a vara from Chaturmukha Brahma that he will be having a form of lokas, and he will be in the form of lokas. So he is called as Atula, and he is in the form of lokas. And this Atula, he had one more boon from Shiva. Very strange boon. Why these people want such boons? Because he thought, I will be killed if I am anywhere else out in this world. So I will enter the stomach of Vishnu. I will be there. So he thought he will enter the stomach of Vishnu. So he will not be killed. He will be safe there. And this Brahma, he had given this boon to this Atula, and you will be in the form of lokas, and you will be invincible unless Vishnu himself is defeated at any instance, at any point of time. If Vishnu is defeated at any point of time, then you will be killed. Otherwise, you will not be killed. And then he got his boon from Shiva that he will enter the stomach of Vishnu. So nobody will be able to defeat Vishnu. So there is no question of coming out of his stomach. So nobody is able to defeat Vishnu, means Vishnu will be always invincible. Even many Daityas, they tried their best to defeat Vishnu, but nobody could succeed. So Vishnu is always invincible. I will be safe in his stomach. It was his plan. And now he entered the stomach of Parashurama, because Parashurama is Vishnu, and he entered the stomach of Parashurama, and there is no question Vishnu and Parashurama will be defeated by anybody else. So he was living there happily. Now this Parashurama, he made a plan. So Rama is asking Parashurama where I have to release this arrow. Then Parashurama told, he showed this Atula to Rama. Visarjayasveha sharam tapomaye mahasure lokamaye varadvibhoho. And he told this Atula, this Atula Rakshasa is there in my stomach. Now you have to use this arrow towards this Asura. And he threatened this Atula because Atula was there in the stomach of Parashurama. Parashurama knew it. And Atula did not want to come out of the stomach of Vishnu. But Parashurama threatened him that if you don't come, and he will release his arrow into my stomach and you will be killed there. You came out. You come out of Vishnu, my stomach. He came out. There, Rama released his arrow onto this Atula. So Atula is now defeated because now he came out of the Vishnu's stomach. He will not be invincible no more. And this when Vishnu is defeated, then he is to be killed. Now Vishnu, in the form of Parashurama, he is defeated by Rama because Rama had shown his power. That's why this Atula now is he has to be killed and he deserved to be killed. So Rama released his arrow into this Atula, and this Atula he was killed immediately, and everybody got very much happy. So this is the one thing. Then there is one more Narasimha Purana sentence which says, Tatah Parashuramase Dehan Nirgatya Vaishnavam Pashyatam Sarvadevanam Tejo Ramamupavishat. When he killed this Atula and released arrow into this Atula, who was in form of Lokas, then Parashurama's body, it showed like a very high energy, and that energy that started from Parashurama's body, and this energy, it entered the Rama's body. Tatah Parashuramase Dehan Nirgatya Vaishnavam Teja, the Vishnu's divine energy that started from the body of Parashurama and it entered the body of Rama. Tejo Ramamupavishat. In that way, Parashurama, he showed that myself, Parashurama, and this Dasharathi Rama, we are one and same. There is no difference between us. That's why he had given this Vaishnava Dhanus to Rama to show his power. Nobody else other than Vishnu could lift this Dhanus. If Rama is able to lift this Dhanus and is able to tie the string to this Dhanus, then that itself means that Rama is Vishnu. Again, he showed with one more instance that the divine energy form that started from Parashurama's body and it entered the Vishnu Rama's body. In that way, another way, he showed again that both are one and same. In that way, it is the first instance or first incident in the whole Ramayana that this Rama Jamadagnyara, this Dasharathi Rama is portrayed as Vishnu. Otherwise, there was a simple narration that Vishnu, he took 4 forms and now he entered the house of Dasharatha in 4 forms. It is there. But Vishnu is there elsewhere. Even in our body, Vishnu is there. Elsewhere also, Vishnu is there. Maybe a few forms, maybe less forms, maybe high forms. Everything is there. But now, in this incident, Rama is showing that he is the Vishnu. He is powerful, as powerful as Vishnu. Now he is able to protect this world. That was the message of this story. And we hope now here ends the Balakanda. So 77 sarkas of Balakanda are now over. And we will read a few shlokas that remain here in the Balakanda. We will finish them as quickly as possible. I will share the shlokas. Now, I hope you are able to see it.
Yes, Acharya.
All the story that we have heard now. Raja Pyayodhyadhipatihi Sahaputrair Rishin Sarvan Puraskritya Jagama Sabalanugaha. Now he started towards Ayodhya. Dadarsha Bhima Sankasham Jata Mandaladharinam Bhargavam Jamadagnyamtam Rajavamsha Vimardhanam. Now he saw this Jamadagnya Rama in the way. Tam drashtva Bhima Sankasham Jvalantamiva Pavakam Rashayo Ramaramiti Vacho Madhuram. And all these rishis, they gave Arghyapadya to Jamadagnya. Now, Ramam Dasharathim Ramaha Jamadagnya Abhyavashata. So, there are some more shlokas that will finish it tomorrow. Some more shlokas are there. So, we have seen the shlokas, but we will finish it. Balakanda will be finished tomorrow. We will see it tomorrow.
Gurudev?
More shlokas are there and we need more time. So, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Hare
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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
धन्यवादः
Yeah.
Sarvebhyo Namaha.
Dhanyavad, Acharya.
Gurudev, one question.
Not today, sir. Tomorrow,
Aj, धन्यवाद.
some Hari again.
Yeah.
Because we are remembering Hari again and again.
हाँ गुरुदेव.
Astu.
धन्यवाद.